Okay, a mass is attached to a vertical spring. The other end of the spring is attached to the driver of an oscillator. The mass is performing very lightly damped harmonic oscillations. The frequency of the driver is higher than the natural frequency of the system, right? So the system is a slow oscillator, right, compared to the driver. So it's a slow oscillator, right? Remember, there's a resonant oscillator. There's a slower oscillator, right? There are faster oscillators, right? Okay, resonant with the resonant frequency. There's ones that are slower. There's ones that are faster, right? And there's a phase relationship, and that's what they want you to get at here. Okay, remember that the resonant one is 90 degrees behind. The faster oscillators are in phase, right? And the slower oscillators are 180 degrees out of phase, right? So here they're saying that at one instant the driver is moving downward, right? This is going to be a slow oscillator, so therefore it's going to be 180 degrees out of phase, right? So what does that mean about the direction it's moving? Hopefully you could answer that, right? Okay. And then the second thing says the oscillator is switched off. The system has a Q factor of 22. The initial amplitude is 10 centimeters. Determine the amplitude after one complete period, right? So this is that same thing, right? We're going to say Q is energy is 2 pi energy stored over energy dissipated, right? How do you set that up? We'll just set up 22 is 2 pi, right? Stored is going to be 10 centimeters, right? Remember that the energy is proportional to the amplitude squared, okay? This is because our total energy is 1/2 m omega squared x naught squared, right? That's our total energy, right? So the amplitude is, or the energy is proportional to the amplitude squared, right? So you're going to go 10 squared divided by 10 squared minus x squared. And this is the amplitude and the next cycle, right? Solve for x, right? Then if you're like me, and you're not sure about the algebra for solving for x, plug it back in and see if you actually get 22. Okay, happy hunting.